Hello guys, welcome to this new class. Today we are going to learn about the zero conditional if. The first question that we have is, what is a conditional? Well, conditionals are sentences with two clauses, an if clause and a main clause, and these two clauses are related. We use the zero conditional to talk about things that are always true, okay? The things we express with the zero conditional are always true. We can't deny them. Then here we can see the two parts or the two clauses that we are going to use in the zero conditional. The first, the if clause, that expresses the condition, and the main clause that expresses the result of that condition. We can see that the verbs in these clauses, for example, in the if clause, should be in simple present, and the same way at the main clause. All of the verbs should be in simple present. Here we have an example. If you heat water, it boils. Okay? So, let's see if all of the conditions are being true. Okay? So, if you heat water, it boils. That is always true. If you are heating water, it is always going to boil. And as we can see, the verbs heat and boil are in simple present. Now, in zero conditional sentences, the tense in both parts of the sentence is the simple present. Okay, the order of the if clause and the main clause is not important. We can put the main clause first and second the if clause. Or we can put the if clause first and the main clause second. Now, if we start with the if clause, we have to separate the two clauses with a comma. In zero conditional sentences, you can replace if with the word when. Okay, let's look at the examples. Look at this. Here we have first the main clause that is in orange. Ice melts. This is the result. And what is the condition? The following sentence or the following clause. Ice melts if you heat it. Okay? This is the condition. If you heat it, if you heat what? The ice. What happens? The result. Ice melts. Okay? So look, here we have the main clause first, and then we have the if clause. Here, for example, when you heat ice, comma, it melts. Here we can see that we are replacing the word if with the word when, like here. In zero conditional sentences, you can replace if with when. And as we have the if clause first, we have to separate it from the main clause with a comma. Okay? In this example, ice melts when you heat it. Here we have the main clause first and the if clause second, but we replaced the word if with the word when. If we can see at this picture, we can see the example with the word if. If you heat ice, first we have the if clause. We have to separate the other clause with a comma. It melts. If you heat ice, comma, it melts. Here we have some examples. If you heat water, it boils. If the sun goes down, it gets dark. The lights turn on if you push that button. If you heat ice, it melts. If it rains, the grass gets wet. If you freeze water, it becomes a solid. Plants die if they don't get water. If my husband has a cold, I usually catch it. If you mixed red and blue, you get purple. Okay guys, this was everything. Thank you very much for your attention and see you soon. See you in the next class. Bye bye.